So let's talk about that, because this is what I think is the crux of this, and it's something I've been trying to wrap my head around. Is that, everyone talks about the cover up without talking about the system that is designed now around politics, and it's always been this way to some extent. I don't think the cloaking mechanism that they, now it's that coat from Harry Potter, but politics and media in its symbiotic relationship.
Jon Stewart's going to drop some truths here, and I love the reaction of the pod save fellas. they're they're admitting it, but it's an uncomfortable admittance.
It all seems like cover up now. Watergate, the big thing was it's not the crime, it's the cover up. First of all, it's the fucking crime. But second of all, I think now the lesson that came out of Watergate is we really then just have to be better with the cover up. And it's,
look at how uncomfortable those guys look right here, dude. I mean, he just nailed it, though.
He really did.
Because that's all they seem to have learned from all of this. I mean, you hear them talk about all the time. Jasmine Crockett and all these other leftists and AOC, they're making the statements that what went wrong in this election is they didn't make the message loud and clear enough that if you vote for Republicans, you're a misogynist and a racist.
Right.
That's the message. And clearly we didn't make that out, clear enough to everybody. So we got to push that more. Right.
Right.
Yeah. The message.
That is amazing. The message. That is amazing, though. They admit that they covered it up.
Yes. No, that's with the whole smile right here, the laughing. They're semi scoffing, but also laughing and dismissing because it's true. Right? Like, yeah.
It is true. You just admitted you covered it up.
Yes.
It was better for him to win. Like that.
Exactly. And
you're part of the cover up.
I know. And what I love is they're still not admitting that it was wrong to cover up, which should be the lesson. The lesson should be, you know what? Let's not be so corrupt that we need to be covering up all these illicit activities. Why don't we try to run a legitimate contender for office and let them run their agenda, right? That should be what you learned from all of this. But no. You learned we have to do better at stealing votes and mail-in voting and getting more racist and sexist with it and pushing the identity politics. And it doesn't matter who's the president. We'll just cover it up. We got to get better at covering up the illegal stuff.
Right. You could be mad at the Democrats for making you cover it up, but you made the decision to cover it up.
And look at those faces, man. I mean, that's just...
You're guilty.
Yes. This feels good, though. This is what we were hoping to get out of this embarrassing look on all these assholes' faces who covered this stuff up for the last several years, and at the same time called the other guy a fascist Nazi and Hitler. And so, this is beautiful right here. Soak it up, man, because this is the best we'll get to an apology.
Yeah.
This is it.
Nothing more anti-fascist than lying to the people to cover up.
Dude, and you know what? This is the same face you'll get if you ask them about the Russian dossier or where the COVID originally came from and what's in the vaccine. These are the same faces and laughter you'll get from everybody on the left, especially the media, who was complicit in part of all those other cover-ups, if not straight up involved with the lie.
For the last 5 years.